She locked the door, pulled the blinds, and plugged it in. The folder was titled, "For Her Eyes Only." She clicked it open. Inside were 12 video files, each one labeled by date. The most recent? 2 weeks before Paul's death. The oldest? 10 years ago, exactly when he moved in. Her heart thudded in her chest. Not because she feared what she'd see, but because she feared who else might be in those videos. She clicked the oldest file. The screen flickered. Grainy footage. Basement walls. Boxes. Silence. Then, Paul. But not the version of him she remembered. Not the tired man in wrinkled clothes and faraway eyes. This Paul looked hopeful. He was adjusting the camera, smiling slightly, muttering something to himself she couldn't quite catch. Then he sat down on a wooden stool and began talking to the camera, like it was a therapist. "I just want to leave something behind. Something real. So I don't disappear like I never existed." He talked for 20 minutes. About moving to the neighborhood. About wanting to start over. About how he had no family. No friends. Just a box of books, a cat named Walter, and the belief that silence would protect him from being hurt again. It was raw, human, painful. Jenna's eyes welled with tears. She clicked the next file. This time, Paul was crying. "I waved at her today," he whispered, wiping his face. She smiled. "First person to really smile at me in years. I wanted to tell her I noticed, but I didn't, because I'm still afraid of people." He was talking about her. Her. The moment she couldn't even remember. The one that meant nothing to her, but everything to him. She clicked the next file. Then the next. Each one darker than the last. His voice grew quieter. His eyes more hollow. He spoke of nightmares. Of loneliness that wrapped around his bones like frost. Of the neighbors who never saw him. And then, of the decision. To document everything. To record the neighborhood, not for surveillance, but to remind himself that the world was still moving. Even when he felt frozen, he filmed sunsets, squirrels, leaves falling in his backyard, and people, Jenna, her family, her friends, all from his window. It was disturbing, yes, but not in the way she expected. Not leering, not creepy, just desperate. A man trying to feel connected to life. By watching it pass by, Jenna sat still, breathing shallow. She hadn't even reached the last video yet, but her perception had already cracked open. Paul wasn't just the man next door. He was a ghost with a heartbeat, a presence overlooked until it turned into an echo. She clicked the final video, dated 2 weeks before his death. He sat in the basement, wearing the same clothes he was found in. No tears this time, just resignation. "I know what people will say, that I was strange, unwell, maybe dangerous, but all I ever wanted was to matter." He held up something, a photo of Jenna, smiling,